All right, welcome back to MGD 111, Fun with Filters. We're going to take a look at another feature in our filter menu here. It's called the Filter Gallery. Now the cool thing about this is it allows us to apply several filters all at once. And there's a whole bunch of different categories: artistic, brush strokes, distort. You can click on any of those and open up what's in there. Now, it's important to note that not every filter that's part of the filter menu is in here. These are just ones that don't cause any of the image to move to separate locations or anything. It keeps everything in the same place and just applies things on top of what's there. But the neat thing is we can pick out any particular one. I love plastic wrap. Isn't that hilarious? That's creepy. Here we have one called Rough Pastels. You can see we can affect the stroke length, the stroke detail, etc. We have all these different things that we can try out, which is pretty cool. And the nice thing is we can try out just one after another and just see how these particular effects work. By the way, Neon Glow uses your foreground color, so you want to make sure that you select that. Use your foreground color and your glow color. But we can apply each of these and just try them out. Well, that's kind of cool. But check this out. There's a list down here that shows whatever filter we've just used. That's really good. But let's say we want to try out a couple of different filters at the same time. Well, we can do that by holding down the Option key and selecting another filter. So I'm going to hold down Option, click Colored Pencil, and check it out. We have this list here. It says Watercolor, which is what we applied first, and Colored Pencil. Think of it as, I know that this seems kind of backwards. You would think that it would add to the bottom of the list here, but the Watercolor is the first one. Colored Pencil is on top of that. And it actually matters the order in which we apply these. In fact, it's easy to change them too. I can just drag Colored Pencil below Watercolor, and there we go. And it changes the order in which those pixels are thrown in there. The other thing too is, it took a while to render that, we can click on the little eyeball next to a filter just to turn that one on or off. But we can apply a whole bunch of different filters all together to see how they work out. So the cool thing is we can just keep changing the order in which they go, and we can go back to a particular one and apply different characteristics to it until we get the effect that we want. And you can turn them on and off, etc. And if we decide that we want to get rid of one permanently, we can just click on it and click on the little trash icon, and it just removes it from the list. So give that a chance. Experiment with this. See how many different filters you can apply to something. It's pretty cool, the different effects that you can get by applying one after the other. But remember, the order in which they are applied matters tremendously. So experiment with that. Have fun, and just remember that it doesn't include every single filter that's in our arsenal. But hey, this is a pretty cool thing, isn't it? All right, I'm going to click OK here. And then let's go back to our original state of the picture, and we'll continue to look at some more filters.